Oh, let's see. Fam. What's good, everybody? How's everyone doing today? Today, fam, we're gonna get it in talking about some rose fragrances. Ladies love the rose fragrances, right? Right. I have let's see, how many I got? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I'm gonna talk about 8 of them. You're not supposed to be on here. What you doing? I'm gonna talk about 8 of them. Silver Fox, what's good, baby? Fragrance, nosy neighbor, parole officer. I got Pepsi today, man. I'm craving for a Pepsi. I love Pepsi. See, Pepsi. Well, I'm going to show that. I don't know why I'm going to show that. But hey, real good. So we're gonna dive into these rose fragrances. Have a little fun with that. Um, Mine is a Diet Coke. Yeah, I know that's right. I can't do diet. I don't like the aftertaste. Can't do it. Pepsi, regular Coke. I need that kick. You know, I need that kick. All right. All right. Let's get it. Rose fragrances. So many. Rose. There's Bulgarian, Taif rose. Just plain rose. All type of rose. The sound is a little distorted. All right. Let me see if I can fix that. I got this new mic that I'm working on. Hold on. Let me see. Hello. Is that better? Your mic is bad, though, Diddy. Oh no. Okay. Right. What about now? Is it better now? What's up, Bashan? What I had up to, man? No, still bad? Okay. Hold on a second. We can rectify this with no problem. We will rectify this situation immediately. Let me go into settings here. All right. How about now? R2D2. You always come. All right. How about now? Boxing sense was good. How does mic sound now, y'all? Is it straight? A little better, not much. All right. Okay. Let's see. We can't have that. That is a no-no. That is a no-no. All right. Put that on. All right. Just the mic. All right. Okay. Move to a different setting. How about now? What we sound? I'm about to say what we sound like. All right, that should be a little better. All right. Is this good now? Let me know. Still not good? Oh, no, it's not good at all. That is not good. Oh, not good at all. We have to adjust that. Before we can do anything, we gotta make sure we can hear each other. Kevin, what's going on, Kevin? All right, let's do it. That's all right. All right, there we go. Now we should be good. We should be straight now. Good now? Cool. Cool. All right. I put the what's the name up in the chats if anybody wanna join in and discuss their favorite rose fragrance. We're gonna get it in, chop it up a little bit, have a little fun tonight. Peaceful, enjoyable, edifying. That's the most important part, edifying. When it comes to fragrances, it's your money you're spending. You want to spend it on good quality fragrances, correct? Correct. All right. So, scents of the day. Let's go with scent of today. What was everyone's scent of today? Mine, dang, I forgot what my scent of the day was. What did I wear? It was a Orion from Tiziana Terenzi was mine. That was mine for today. What was everyone's sense of the day? Let's see. Man, just grab Bodicea Valley. Oh, I'm on ice till the winter. Wow. Tell me about it, Kevin. You like it? Is it a banger for you? Mm. I know that cost a grip. Kevin got some cake. I want to be like Kevin when I grow up. So I can purchase a Bodicea, the Victorious, Valiant. Mm. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. Don't go through it like I'd be going through mine. Those Bodeceas are not cheap. Goldfield and Banks Bohemian Line. Ooh, that just came out, didn't it? Didn't that just come out? Yeah, I think that just came out, if I'm not mistaken. Hmm. Bohemian Line. So is it a heavy lime like in Virgin Island water or talk to me about it. Been out for a little while. Bohemian Line. Goldfield and Banks. Because I saw that, but I don't know. I need to check that one out. Sound like a nice summer spring fragrance. Hmm. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get into that one. All right, so let's get into these rose fragrances that I have. The first one is you know, one of me personally, nothing smells exactly like it on the market. I love it. Okay. All right. Bohemian Line is a high heat summer banger. Oh man, folk done said that now you making me have to go buy the fragrance. Definitely have to go get it. So why would you do that? Why would you tell me that? You know? And we still what? It was what? Almost 100 degree, 100. It was 100 degrees today. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do that. Definitely gonna have to do that. Bohemian Lime, Goldfield. I have a few Goldfield. Matter of fact, I have. Oh no. That's Rose and Dolman too. I have a few Goldfield and Banks fragrances. 120, not bad. That's not bad at all. Shoot, that's not bad at all. Did you get it off a website or you went to a retailer? Dang, that's some heat right there. Shoot, Arizona. Good gracious. Rattlesnakes and heat. Mm, man, I think I've not Arizona. Seems like a nice place. Fragrance Buy has it from time to time. Okay. Somebody paid 110 for being earlier this year. All right. Okay. Tazo, my main man. Hey, the link is at the top of the descriptions, Tazo. Nosy. Get into these roses here. Gotta love the roses. Cause I keep thinking about Tazo's live stream yesterday, and when Nosy jumped on, Nosy had his parole officer badge on, and then he tried to hide it. Oh man. Mm-mm-mm. Man, give him a little bit more. We're gonna do this. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Hmm. Fraser Connoisseur, you still here? Text my man. Uh, so interesting story, fam. Interesting story, right? Um, I ain't got a comment about the live that we had did. This was last night, not the one with all the interesting incident that took place, but no. And the dude had asked me, he said, fragrances have no return. So why do you have so many and why give homage to them? Hmm. He actually said we're giving homage to fragrances. I took it as though he was saying that I'm worshiping them. So my question was, what is it that, well, hmm, I'm not going to say what I actually said, but what I, to boil it all down, what I said was, what is it that you have a love for? He said, I don't love nothing. No. That's not true. Everybody has a weakness for something. Everyone. Everyone has a weakness for something. I don't care who you are. Everyone has a weakness for something. Yeah, we all got bills. Bills need to be paid, but you all have a weakness for something. Me, I love fragrances, so I'm not even gonna count that. But my other weaknesses is sweets. I love sweets, man. It's just crazy. Oh my goodness. Shoot. Then when I eat some ice cream or some cake or something, smooth operator, what's good, baby? What's good? Then I gotta go work it out twice as hard. Cause I'm like, dang, it's crazy, man. Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a second. I'm doing like 5 things at once. Mm. But we're gonna get into fragrances that have the note of rose. Now, mine's are all niche, all niche. We had a I keep reflecting back. We had a discussion yesterday between niche and designer. Me, I'm a niche man. I am. I'm a niche man. Uh, Nothing against designers, but I'm just a niche man. I prefer niche. I don't have many designers that don't tease me with a good time. You know, I seen a link I don't like. I don't get you, nosy. Oh, they say no. I didn't see. I seen a link that I didn't like. I mean, past tense or future tense. What do you mean, nosy? Talk to me, nosy. Talk to me, nosy. Okay. All right. We're gonna go with this first one now. Selling. He calls this first one. I haven't like got you. Yeah, I figured you had the typo. Sally called this first one. See, I was really waiting for somebody to jump on because this one right here is very my first one up is very, very interesting because Sally calls it cat piss. Um Portrait of a lady. All right, portrait of a lady. There's a glare. Sorry. I gotta adjust that light. Let me adjust that light. Hold on. Dun, 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 dun. All right. What's good, fam? The Man Cologne channel. What's up with you? All right. Portrait of a lady. Okay. Yeah, Sally said it smells like cat piss to him. I don't get it. I mean, it don't smell like cat piss to me. Uh, I can kind of see where he coming from, but the rose is more dominant. Fragrance connoisseur, come on, jump on, man. Jump on, fragrance connoisseur. I haven't talked to you in a while. Or you out of town again? I know you say you travel a lot. You say you travel a lot. My main man, Tazo. There's the lover boy family. That's the man right there.
Suits,
What's good, Tazo?
man. I hope I ain't frozen, man. This I don't know why Google Chrome be doing this. All right, you can see me good and clear.
Yeah, I can see you. You move. Yeah, you moving a little bit. I got you.
Sometimes this stream y'all thing, man, just have us. Well, how you doing tonight, man? I'm glad to be on your show.
I appreciate you. Hey, but before we get started, man, I want to salute you because I didn't truly salute you, man. On two things, on two accounts, I want to salute you. First is, man, any man that steps up to the plate, and I can see how you and your son are. I salute you on that, brother, because there's some dudes out here now that's all about getting the coochie, but not being responsible after the coochie. And my dude, you all
Man,
right with me,
my
man?
son, my son is everything, man. He's everything to me, man. His
You
mother,
all right?
me and his mom, we have a great friendship too, man. So we have a very listen. Everything is healthy, man, around us, and I thank God for it. I think that higher being, man, that that I'm in this space, man. A lot of guys they pray for peace like this with uh, a family that you created, and it may not have worked out, but it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful, man. My son, he's collecting fragrances as well. He
Mm-hmm.
got I've gifted him some fragrances,
Oh, he popped right in.
decants, and eventually, man, he'll have his own collection.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah. And the second thing is, man, you are grinding with
Come on.
6,000. 6,000, man. You rolling. I mean, we all in this game, but shoot, you are doing it.
Hey, Suits,
Doing it.
man, it's just a blessing, bro. I mean, I'm still confused on how this journey has treated me, bro.
Hmm.
You know, when I came on YouTube, man, I still remember the number being 0 subscribers for like 2 or 3 weeks. And I just said, you know what? I love fragrances. I'm gonna just keep pushing out content. If people watch, they watch. If they don't, they don't.
Mm-hmm.
And
Exactly.
I gotta give credit to Curly Fragrances, man. She was one of the first big YouTubers that came through my channel when bro, I probably had about 200 subscribers. You know, at the time. I had made a video on Black Prestigium. And she left in the comments, man. She was, you know, she showed me some love in the comment section on that video, man. And from there, I knew that, you know, if she's watching, I can get others to watch.
Right.
So I just kept going, man. And I changed cameras and microphones and backdrops, and I didn't have, man. It's been a lot going on, man, when it comes to my journey, bro. And I'm just very thankful, bro. Seriously.
I mean, I
Seriously.
look at it like this: if you're going to do it and you want to be great at it, you got to invest in it. You can't. In order to make money, you got to spend money. Yeah.
Right.
In order to make money, you got to spend money. Hey, I see Nosy doing laundry again.
I'm doing laundry.
Yo, Nosy is the busiest man in Fred
Yo,
Yo. He
yeah,
never
yeah,
just
yeah.
sit down and
No,
just
no.
chill with us. Nosy always doing laundry.
Hey, line. Moving
You
around,
know,
doing
Nosy,
neighborhood
we
watch.
get 5 minutes of your time, B.
Oh, you got my time. You got my
he
time, but
treats
yeah,
us like
yeah.
he treats us
Just,
like a stepchild, man.
absolutely not. I'm happy to be here. How can y'all be the stepchildren? I'm
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 trying to
I'm
find
I'm
that
I'm,
video for
I'm
y'all.
infringing, huh?
All right, here we go. I'm gonna mute my mic so I can just get to the. Hold on, y'all go.
Yeah, Nosy, you good, Nosy?
Yeah, I'm easy on yourself.
I'm
Yeah,
all
man.
right.
This was me 10 months in. I'm not trying to make it all about me, man. But
No, do it. No,
I
it's
gotta
about us,
highlight
baby.
this.
Do it.
Hey, listen,
This is 10
you
months ago, man.
reached the plateau. You reached the plateau. My bad.
Look who is commenting on a smaller YouTuber. I don't know. This camera might not pick it up, bro.
And not that much, yeah.
You see
Who
that said
was
Curly Fragrance?
Curly Fragrance? That's
She
what's
said,
up.
I love Black
Shit out of here.
Prestigium. I still need it in my collection.
That's what's up right
She ain't
there.
been back since though, man. But that was dope for her, man. Like seriously,
She ain't been back since, but
she
that
ain't
was
been back since, man.
All it takes is one.
that was funny. Nah, like, yo, it's just funny how you threw that in there. Like, yeah,
Hey,
she ain't
but
been
you
back
know what?
since,
But
but
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Tazo.
Mm-hmm.
You know how we feel about the other big reviewers. Do you feel she's in that category?
stop that shit, man.
Hey, Suze, let me just give a shout out to the Dry Down. The Dry Down, you on your way, man.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh
got a
yeah.
lot of love for that dude channel, man. Hey,
Oh
Nosy,
yeah.
if you're not a subscriber of the Dry Down, check him out, bro. He got solid
Yeah.
content,
The dry down.
man. Check him
Oh,
out.
I'm
Yeah. Check him
heavily.
out.
That's my man with the he be doing the cigars too.
Okay, so
Yeah.
all right, so
Cigars.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm
the
already
dry
aware.
down.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
okay,
that's
Yeah.
okay.
big business.
He be
Yeah,
having
okay.
this.
Listen,
All right,
listen. I'm not nosy for no reason.
okay.
I'm,
But
I'm out here.
yeah. What was your
I'm
question?
peeking.
Excuse me.
Um,
Sorry.
Do you since then
Wait,
do you think Curly Fragrances Nosy up there talking about, man, stop it? Do you think Curly Fragrances fall in the same line as the other big YouTubers, or you think she's down to earth?
I just like her vibe, man. She, to me, I don't know her personally, you know, but I just like the way she is on camera, man. It's just super humble. She's entertaining. Um, a lot of people, like especially on the men's side of YouTube, a lot of guys got a lot of things to say about her negatively. But to
Oh
me, man,
wow.
she's entertaining, man. She's entertaining. She's gorgeous, and you know, for a man to dislike a female, that's Yeah, I just be worried. I be leery of guys like that, man. But she's gorgeous and she's humble and she's fun to
What do
watch.
you call it? What do you call it? Connoisseur conversation. Yeah, that's not
Who?
me though. I'm sorry. No, I'm talking about. I'm still thinking about Dryden. I'm trying.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
Draydon,
figure
man,
out.
he's one of the ones, man.
But
Like
yeah,
I don't know
he
why
be
he
on.
ain't at
He got
10,000,
his he got his
15,000. Same thing with
sophisticated
Suits.
taste going on.
Suits, I don't know why you ain't at 10, 15.
Cause Suits keep cursing out everybody else.
Nah, I don't curse out nobody.
Nah, I don't mean it like literally. I don't mean it literally, but your shots, them subliminal shots.
Nah. No, but see, the thing is, I still support their channels, like, and I still buy their fragrances, all that. I got love for all of them. I do.
Yeah,
I just don't.
I think when I had reviewed her fragrance, and I had pretty much said I
Oh
would
yeah,
not.
how was it? How was it?
It was okay.
I
It was all right.
was always curious about that. It's better than S Boy, right?
I never smelled that boy.
Me either.
To me, Curly fragrance is like a designer. If you like designer, it's a
Okay.
masculine fragrance. I like fragrances that got it's a little bit more complex, man. It's different layers.
I hear you talking.
Yeah, when it comes to her fragrance, man, it's a mass appealing fragrance, bro. It's just you're gonna get compliments, you're gonna get noticed. It's like it's a Blue de Chanel. It's a it's gonna work. But sometimes with these, one thing I noticed too, those Suits, man. If with these reviewers who have fragrances, if you don't come out there and just be like, this is a 10 out of 10, it is I put it in my top 5 of all time, and then it's like they look at you like you trying to hurt, and that's the thing. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's brand. If I say I wouldn't buy a full bottle of it, I just wouldn't buy a full bottle of it, bro. Like I respect honesty, bro. Like, and the honesty helps people grow. When you tell somebody that you are gaining weight, you can look at that and says, "Oh man, I'm trying to pick
you
on."
Talking about weight now?
No, I'm just saying.
Nosy be starting, man.
Big dudes in style right now. You all right?
Yeah, man, why you just really I don't feel no way about that.
I'm talking about women now.
Hey, Tazo, hold on one second, Tazo.
My bad,
I gotta make an announcement. I gotta do an introduction for the man of the hour, who I did my first live with, going to the heart of Baltimore. My main man from Charm City. Welcome to the house, baby.
Hey, what's going on?
What up?
What's
I
good?
thought he was Charm City, not from Charm City, but I'm sorry. I spoiled the introduction.
Charm City, and I'm from Charm City. That's what
Hey, I didn't know you was from Baltimore, Charm City.
All
yeah,
right, cool.
yeah. That's
okay, brother.
Born and raised.
Home of the crab cakes.
Definitely.
And the fat
home
cake.
of crabs. Now, crab cakes are good too, but you gotta get your hands on it.
They got that too.
That chew.
Hey, but did you hear what Tazo said? He said the crab cakes and the fat cakes.
hey, Charm City, man. I gotta give it up for the DMV. Like, we not considered the DMV. Like, I'm down in Richmond. DMV is like Northern Virginia, like Arlington, Alexandria, DC, Metro, Moco, Montgomery County, and Prince George County. But up in that area, the black women that y'all got surrounded, man, listen, bro. But I understand Baltimore not considered DMV, but still.
See, you know what? I'm glad you said that, Taz, because there was a special on, I think it was a YouTube special, and it was this white guy. He went in the hood in Richmond. I don't know which one it was, but he asked a whole bunch of dudes in the neighborhood, do they consider themselves part of the DMV? And this guy's response made a lot of sense. He said that the DMV for Virginia is only considered if the metro goes there. Anything beyond the metro is not considered the DMV.
Okay.
I was like, that makes sense.
I agree. You can't be way in rich. I mean, if you're from the West Coast, you might hear DMV and think all of Virginia. People don't understand, bro. Virginia, it takes almost 3 hours to get through Virginia from top to bottom. It takes probably about the same amount of time to get it from east to west. It's a big state. DMV is the DMV area, bro. You can get to DC, Maryland, Virginia, that pocket within like 15, 20 minutes. Man. You know,
Yeah, what I can say is that
He's just the only one that plays it because he hides other.
Nosy.
hey, Nosy, mute up, man.
Use your mic, Nosy.
You at
Oh,
the
excuse me.
you at the police academy shooting pool.
What is parole officer badge
Oh
on?
shit, that's fucked. He said you at the academy. No,
Yeah, mute up
Hold
until
on.
you ready to talk, man.
I'm
So
about to.
the
All right, I
background.
respect that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you good.
All right.
all right.
Go ahead, Charm. You was great.
Yeah,
Didn't
go
you?
ahead, Tom. Nosy be tripping.
He
Tom
is
Petty.
he got to be the hardest side hustle. He got something going on every time there's a live. He's doing something else, playing pool.
Neighborhood watch.
Walking around
Yeah.
trying to catch people.
He's making his side hustle while he's on the live. But what I can say is definitely when I was growing up, man, going to DC was considered like a day trip because it was just a far way away, and you had to. It's like a 40-minute drive, but it's all good. I mean, it may not be considered DMV, but we're really close to each other. I consider it's a tri-city trifecta. Like when you talk about Philly. And even everything else. So Philly, Baltimore, DC, even Richmond is in that area where we're really, really close to each other. So I mean, all of them, like Richmond for me is probably like 2.5 hours, 2 hours away. Philly's about 2 hours away.
Mm-hmm. The same for me, because we right in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Chom City, I asked the guys this question in my live last night. I want to ask you, what is the most smell fragrance that you pick up in the Baltimore City?
The one that I smell the most, I would say for men, it's Dior Sauvage. So it's one of the flankers. For men, it is Dior Sauvage. Now, again, I don't necessarily have anything against Dior Sauvage. But for men,
do you have it?
Pick it up. It's distinctive, and I always know. I'm like, yeah, you got Dior Sauvage, or you got the Elixir.
Right.
For women, it's Baccarat Rouge 540 all day,
all day long, bro.
All day.
You know, a Chom. You know what I pick up a lot in the city of Richmond? Valentino. What is it? Uomo. I picked that up a lot from women out here, bro.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why that is. A lot of women out here, I catch wearing Valentino, one of the flankers.
There's a lot of flankers.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are the two that I see that I smell the most. Those are the two that I smell the most.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, first of all, just want to congratulate you on 6K.
Thank you, Chom. Thank you, bro.
That's a hard grind. I remember. So just giving you like a heads up. I think I first saw your channel in maybe like September.
Wow,
So
of last year? I just started.
I think you started, if I remember when I looked at it, because I looked back at it. I thought you started when I started there. We both started in like July.
Let me check. You could be right.
I think you started in July because I was looking at it. I was like
11 months ago. So
man, this guy
11 months ago, 12 months to be we in June. So 11 months. Okay.
Yeah.
I started in May.
We started like the same month. And
okay, my first video was 11 months ago.
I'm at 1,200.
Okay.
I mean, shoot. Yeah, I've been doing mine a little over a year. It's been over a year, and you got yours in a year, Pat. I mean, that's amazing, man. That's nothing but shoot.
That's definitely a blessing. That's definitely a blessing.
It is. You always have my support.
Yeah, I gotta increase my grind.
I'm sorry, you chime in. That's hustling hard right there, Tazo. That's really what that is. I mean, it's definitely a blessing. I'm not gonna lose sight of that. But I wasn't saying it was luck or anything like that. That's why I said. No. I didn't even mean that. I didn't even mean that. I'm just saying that's how I'm just putting my 2 cents in. That's definitely hustling.
You got gunshot now. Every time somebody says something to you, you're like, no. I'm
No.
Let me explain myself.
Because you said You said I ain't trying to say it was lucky. I'm saying no. I'm not taking away from the fact that it is a blessing, but that hustle that's definitely attributed to hustling hard. You can only receive a blessing when you put that work in.
No,
you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
What I was saying. Tazo has put the work in. Like I counted
Mr. Virtue, how you?
But I have like 42 videos. Because the way I work and I travel, I can't do 2-3 videos a week. I'm gonna try to get up to that. But man, I was really surprised that I got over 1,000 and with only putting in 42 videos. So
yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I mean, Tazo make me want to be like, shoot, let me get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and do a video.
One thing I can say is I've seen like 20 different pairs of sunglasses, and then he would pick probably the most outrageous, because YouTube gives you some sample ones you can put up, and it was always one like
yeah, I know.
Tazo would make sure you would click on it because he would give you the most outrageous one out of the 3. So I know.
Yeah, YouTube sometimes do you dirty, man. Out of the 3 you pick, you got to pick the best of the worst.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But I'm gonna tell you guys something, man.
Hey, real quick, hold on, guys. I want to say what's up to Jason and Hidden Gems. What's going on, guys? Hey, if y'all want to jump on, the link was at the top of the chat. So if you want to jump on, y'all more than welcome, man. Yeah, y'all more than welcome.
But I'm gonna disclose something, right? I've been on YouTube prior to this YouTube channel, man. I have a YouTube channel with 10,000 subscribers. It's my main YouTube, man. So I'm not new to YouTube content creating.
Yeah, because remember I told you I seen you. It was I think it was on Instagram, I believe, and this old head man was going off on you, talking about Tazo, you need to shut up and this and that, because you did.
Yeah, because I used to comment on. I did a lot of videos on my main YouTube, speaking about like the Black community and like
before you did fragrances,
right? And yeah, I know he's talking about. Yeah, he's a very big figure in the gang community, and he didn't like the fact that I was speaking down on gangs, how I was tearing down the communities and things of that nature. But
oh wow,
yeah, that's what I was. I got away from that kind of content because it just was creating a lot of drama, and I felt like that because you got people who would defend the ignorance, bro. That's just what it is. You got people who, you would speak against the ignorance in our community, but you got people who would defend it. No, man, gangs, like they'll speak good about. I don't want to get into that, man. But what I'm saying is this: I'm not new to content creating and what works and what doesn't work. So I kind of already knew how to, but before I did, when I got away from that kind of content, I was merging into the sunglasses. I was reviewing sunglasses and hats, custom hats. They call Hat Club hats, and sunglasses from James Orrose, Cartier. I got James Orrose. I got Cartiers. So that was getting views, and I started doing a little bit of the fragrances on that channel, the Amber Oud exclusives and the Amber Oud Emeralds and Amber Oud Blues. Those were getting views, so I decided to make a whole new channel, call it Tazo the Reviewer. And my first video was Brioni Intense. Okay. I did that sitting somewhere in my mom's room, and I decided to just do it, man. And I just I went on to the next. I would do like a video once a month. I didn't think that it'd take off the ground, but and then I did this a couple more. I was doing one a month, and then when I did that Black Prestigium, my first one that actually took off was the Dior Parfum. When I did a Dior, I said the title of the video is Dior. Dior. What is the name of the video? Let me go back to it. It was something about Dior Parfum. Dior Parfum in 2023, and right now it's at 5,000 views. Then I did Performance with Marty Layton. So basically what I was doing was I was speaking about fragrances that were new to me, that I felt like I could speak about, you know. And this one thing about content, y'all. Like I said, I've been doing content creating for I started in 2021, right?
Okay.
One thing, like you can let me just use an example. You can put together a dishwasher, how to fix a dishwasher. That video would accumulate views every day, every hour, every year. Like Dior Parfum. Y'all three might say, man, that's an old fragrance. Everyone knows Dior Parfum. Every day there's a new guy on YouTube checking out Dior Parfum.
Yeah, because it's new to someone else.
It's new to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Right.
you know, same thing with Layton. You know, same thing with Naxos. So when we speak about these new fragrances, the people who's gonna watch them are fragrance heads. But if you are chasing views, speak about these fragrances that are super popular in the fragrance community, like Dior Parfum. That's guaranteed to get you thousands of views. Panty droppers, thousands of views. Most complimented fragrances, thousands of views. Top 10 summer, top 10 winter.
It's all about the algorithm. And
it's the algorithm. You gotta exercise the algorithm, bro. If you want views.
That brings up a question. So, what was your highest viewed video, and what do you attribute it to?
My highest viewed video, I didn't even know going into it was gonna be my highest viewed video. As of right now, my highest viewed video is at 36,000. It's 9 months ago, and it's titled "My Top 5 Most Complimented Fragrances."
36,000.
Under that is a 33,000 view video, and guess what it is, y'all? Panty droppers.
Yeah.
Now you listen to both of those titles. Both of them are my top 5 or 10, and they have something to do with compliments and dropping panties. So it lets you know most of the views from the fragrance community, they're not worried about the newest PDM. They're not worried about the newest Lattafa. They're worried about what gets compliments and what drops panties. You know, so for people who are chasing, I'm not chasing views anymore. You know, at first I wanted to get views, man. Because early in you seeing these videos that get 19 views in 2 weeks. You want one that got 1,000.
Right.
So when I chased that top 5, and when I made those, honestly, bro, I didn't make them to get. I didn't think they were going to do that. I didn't know about that. Those 2 videos was going to do 30-some thousand.
One thing I can
Nosy. Were you at the train station?
He was just shooting pool. Where you at now, Nosy?
I thought he was in a wind tunnel.
No. I mean, it is windy out here, but right now I'm outside. I'm headed home.
No, you good, man. But yeah, man. I'm not chasing views anymore. Now I'm creating substance. You know, because like I told you, Sue, yesterday on the live stream, the greatest gift from the fragrance community is when I get emails and I get DMs from people telling me, yo, I bought this fragrance because of your review.
Absolutely.
Damn, this fragrance is damn good. Hold on, y'all.
Yeah, my highest video is my top 15 Bond number 9. I think that's probably 15,000 views.
Okay.
But it's nothing like what Tazo has, nothing like that at all.
15,000 views is good. My top one, funny enough, my top video was on, I did 9 Angel Share clones and compared them to Angel Share. And I got over 12,000 views.
That one. Yeah, I seen that one.
That one is steady. It just steady goes. Yeah. And that's what made me. I've done 3 Angel Share clone videos, and probably Angel Share clone videos are probably a third of my subscribers and a third of my watch hours.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you gotta put the work in. You gotta put the work. And me, I've never been one to like do videos that everybody else has the title as far as like panty droppers. I mean, I'll do a top 10 or most complimented. I'll do something like that. But it just seems saturated. But I mean, Tad's all right. You have to chase the algorithm. You really do.
Well, it's
You
funny
don't have
enough.
to. It's up to
Some
you.
of the things
Yeah, it's
that
up to you.
Yeah, some of the things that I would think the algorithm would pick up, it doesn't. And some of the things that I don't think the algorithm is going to pick up, it does. And sometimes my whole point is you just got to keep
creating content.
Yeah.
And don't worry about whether this one's going to hit or that one's going to hit. You keep putting it out, one of them's going to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
just
true.
keep the grind going. Keep the grind going.
That's true.
Yeah. That's basically, bro, is you just gotta just be on your own journey, man. You got guys who want the instant gratification, man. Me, I believe in just creating substance. Create it's nothing means more to me than my reputation and my integrity, man. And I cannot jeopardize that for nothing. I want the people who follow me and who are subscribed to me. Damn, we lost Charm City.
Man, we lost.
Honestly, respect. When I tell you, yo, this fragrance is a 10 out of 10, and I mean that. And when they go buy it, because of my recommendation, yo, Suits, people buy fragrances off what you say on camera, man. People go and spend 200, 150, 300 because of what we say about that fragrance. They don't have a name. They're not living in the DMV like you are, Suits. When they go to a name, they take our opinion on that fragrance and they say, you know what? Suits said that PDM Ojon is a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna take a gamble on it because I know Suits know what a fire fragrance smell like. So they're gonna spend that 250, that 200, that 190 gamble, and when they get it in, and if it's everything you said it was, and they feel the same way about it, they can come back and be like, man, this is why I'm subscribed to Suits.
Hey,
oh, my bad.
Jason. No, you good. Jason, it's at the top of the chats. The link at the top of the chats. Come on, you can jump on.
Hey, sorry about that, fellas. I was trying to put it on pause for a second. I needed to bring in my studio light.
That's all good. It's all good.
Hey, Charm,
you hear me?
Spanish, right?
You can't get back to the. It's not.
Yo hablo un poco
like you can't get back to the top to see the link anymore.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me put it back.
You gotta. Yeah.
All right. Let me put it back in there. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah, I had so many shadows. I thought I was walking with Nosy at night.
Is that right? It's cool. It's cool.
There you go, Jason. Because what Hidden Gems? He was with us yesterday, right?
Nah, they both wanted the link actually.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Yeah, both of y'all. Come on, there you go. Because
them good brothers over there. Man, I like what they got going on at Sips and Sniffs.
Sips and Sniffs. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I like
so,
that.
So Tazo, what made you evolve so quickly as far as like your taste? Like, because you didn't, from what I've seen, you didn't really remain in the designer realm for a while. So what made you evolve as quick as you did? Like, you didn't even stay with the Middle Easterns that long. I mean, you did a lot of what's that Jack of Spades drink, but you know, I'll ignore that for right now. Oh yeah, whatever. All right, I'm sorry. but nah. The question is still it remains, and I was serious about the question.
Bro, basically, I got bored.
That's fast.
When it comes to niche fragrances, man, it's like diving in the deep end, man. Once you get into the 9 feet and you realize you can swim at 9 feet, shit, you end up start going down to where nobody else is, just you out there. Or it might be a few other swimmers. Everybody stay where their feet can hit their feet can touch the, the sand or whatever. I wanted to go to the deep end where all the real swimmers is at. And once you get your noses on the Nishan Neps and the Manas and the Adonis Awakens, man, a Blue de Chanel puff, a Blue de Chanel EDT, it just become
it's not cutting it no more.
It's good, I want
it's not cutting it the same anymore.
I just wanted to stand out a little bit, man. What's up, Jason? How you doing, brother, man?
What's going on, fellas?
Hey, now what's going on, Jason? My first time ever conversing with you. I've seen you, on y'all channel. Much success to y'all channel. That's an excellent idea, man. Excellent idea. The way y'all, do y'all merge together like that. That is really nice. Appreciate that.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. I don't know if it's me, but I'm getting some echo.
Echo?
Yeah.
Anybody else getting echo?
I don't hear any echo. Yeah.
I don't hear an echo.
Do you still have a tab open for YouTube?
Let me see.
Oh yeah, you will get echo if your tab open for YouTube.
Let me see if I got a tab open. Hold on. Yeah, I'm checking now, but let me see.
That might be the birds chirping, with Nosy Neighbor.
That's me. That's how he got an echo. Okay, cool. Cool.
Let me see. Hold tight, fella.
No, that's all good. Nosy, you've been trying to act
good
lately.
Huh?
I said you've been trying to act real good lately.
Wait. Listen, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how it was received and how it went sideways from the rip. It was always light banter to me. Like I said, y'all was handling it like I was running to get a pistol. The man asked me to go show bottles. That's all I did. I don't know where that went wrong. I don't know how that went wrong.
It's all good.
But,
I'm not trying to bring that in the past.
To be honest, that was never. Yeah. No, I'm just talking about our first interaction. That's all. Other than that, I don't even. No, that's neither here nor there to me. That's
as we talked. We talked offline, and I told you, that was the first live that I dealt with it, and I blamed myself as much as I blame anybody else because I'm supposed to be the moderator. I'm supposed to be the one that controls how the flow of my live went. So I don't hold anybody at fault without holding myself at fault first. So that's where I came from, and that's why offline I told you like that. It's all good. I try to get past it and take it as a learning lesson, a teaching moment. But it's all. We need to all be able to come together and just coexist. That's all. That's my point.
Exactly.
I can agree with that 100%, man. I know that, a lot of craziness happened in that situation. That's water under the bridge. I definitely appreciate you gentlemen allowing me to come on and share some screen time with you guys for a little bit. I just, first and foremost, want to congratulate, all you brothers, what I'm saying, on the content that you're making. I definitely watch, you guys' content, and you guys got some great content. So first and foremost, man, I just want to take my hat off and, salute you guys for what y'all are doing, man. Just bringing positivity to this fragrance community, man. And, that's what we need, especially with, men of color. We need to, definitely be able to bridge that gap of what's missing in FragCon, man. And man, I'm humbled, man, to be able to share space, with brothers like yourselves and with my guy Hidden Gems, Dedrick, all those guys, Tazo, Selly. All you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Just men of color doing something positive in this fragrance space, man. That's what this whole thing is about, man. That's what it's about.
I totally agree with that. This gets me excited because I've been watching. I've consumed content for a long time, and this right here is totally different. It's never been this many. I don't know, I'm gonna use the phrase blackface on this content. You understand? This space right here has never existed. So this is kind of exciting to be able to chat about fragrances with your kind, you know, not to be like that person or sound like that person, but you know, I be loving it. So you know,
you just did. You just did sound like
I
that
did.
person.
I did. I mean, hey, listen, if that's what we gonna do. I tell you yesterday, I'm your Huckleberry, but yeah, man.
Nah,
I mean, you know,
it's all good.
the fact remains, man. My people wasn't around fragrances about 5, you know, really 5 years ago. You know, it was just Justin. He took a hiatus, but it was Big Big. God bless Kevin Samuels and Bowtie for the most part. And then EQ popped up. And then slowly but surely, as the years passed, it's been Dedrick, Gems, Virtua, like it's you, Tazo. Actually got younger with Tazo and Sully, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's a good look. It's to me, it's exciting. Like, you know, I'm a kid in a candy store, to be honest. You know,
I think it's definitely,
you know, in another candy store.
Yeah, I think it's an exciting place to be. It's an exciting time. I'm if everybody doesn't know, I make jokes. That's just me. So I know people see it when I'm in the chats making jokes and stuff like that. But because it to me, it's all good. But
it's supposed to be light.
Yeah, you think about it in the 1990s. In the 1990s, I think in 1990, 193 new fragrances came up. Last year, it was 3,123 new fragrances came up.
Wow.
Everything is explosive. Yeah, I mean, that's one thing that I do, just my nature. I do a lot of research and I mean, just going through the history of how fragrances have evolved is really, really a big deal. And in that point, there needs to be more people expressing what's coming out. And it's just a natural evolution of what we're doing. And I think that we need to be part of that. I think that everybody has a different reason why they got into the game, but we need to have a diversity of people because our whole United States is diverse. Our whole world is diverse. So you want to have somebody that you can look at and think that person is representing you. And because everybody's nose is different. But if you reach out to enough reviewers and watch their videos, you'll start getting a feel, well, every time this person's recommended something, I rocked with it. You know, this person, sometimes I rock with it, sometimes I don't. This person, I don't rock with it at all. And then you kind of get an understanding because everybody's nose is different. And we need to have all of us in it to make it work. It really, there's enough for everybody to be involved. I know that some of the bigger YouTube channels are talking about, oh, there's so many people in FragCom now. It didn't used to be that way. Anybody with a computer and a camera can get on. There's enough for everybody to be involved.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's true. And then, I mean, even though it is saturated, nobody's forcing you to watch. It's a form of entertainment. YouTube is the new television.
It is.
It's a form of entertainment. Yeah.
And just like who was saying it, Dedrick was saying, just like Dedrick was saying in his live, some people talk to him not about the fragrances, but about his personality, about his charisma, about his vibe. So a lot of people want to get somebody they connect to, not necessarily it's all about fragrances. They want somebody that's like their homeboy that they want to just vibe with. And it doesn't always have to be, I'm only getting on here because I'm buying a fragrance.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I agree with that 100%. You know, because what we do on our platform, we do things a whole lot different. You know, we always like to say, you know, we're not fragrance reviewers. You know, we're fragrance conversationalists. We just have conversation about fragrances. You know, we get up there, we have a good time. We talk about, you know, different topics. We talk about, you know, a lot of real life situations sometimes. Absolutely. And we just wanted to bring something different to the fragrance space, man, to where, you know, we can just get up there, man. And I always get messages saying, man, you know, y'all's podcast is a vibe. You know what I mean? Like they just come there and we all just vibe out, have a good time, man. We talk our talk. And man, you know, it's enough space for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, absolutely, everybody's bringing something different to the fragrance space, man. And, you know, like you said, you know, some people are feeling a certain type of way about it being too saturated. I mean, at the end of the day, hell, every market is saturated at this point. You know what I'm saying? That there's nothing out there to where it's only 4 or 5 people doing one thing in this whole, you know, thing of called entertainment. You know, it's just really not happening that way. Shit, you know, when OnlyFans came out, you know, everybody got OnlyFans now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got OnlyFans. Jason. You know what I'm saying?
You got your OnlyFans too?
Hey, shit, I might have to be the only fragrance reviewer with the OnlyFans page. You know what I'm saying? I might have to go ahead and join that lane. You know, you feel me? So,
they're gonna be doing fragrances butt naked.
Hey, you got to get free fragrances one way or the other, man.
That's what it is.
I feel you.
That sounds like something nosy neighbor would do at the bus stop.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
gonna have to put that in my next video. If you want to see more of me, come over to my OnlyFans.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Come on to OnlyFans, you know what I'm saying? You get the real review on OnlyFans, you know what I'm saying? You just get my little opinion, first impression here. You're gonna get the in-depth review on my OnlyFans.
Hey, screw Cuba, you're gonna be a true ball sprayer.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't gonna charge that much, you know what I'm saying? I'm only gonna do $9.99 a month, you know what I'm saying? $9.99 a month, bro. I'm gonna be cheap on mine, bro. But for real, guys, like,
was a good one.
It's enough space for everybody, man. It really is. It's enough space for everybody, and you know, if you want to set yourself apart, you know, just do something different. But people are gonna watch who they connect to. That's just the bottom line. You can have the most in-depth and thorough review of a fragrance. If people ain't feeling your personality and just the way that you go about things, and y'all don't make that connection, they're just not gonna watch it. And that's just the bottom line to it all. I mean, you know, shout out to those whose channels have exploded. You know, me and Jims, we just got started on our platform, and you know, we just really just do lives. I mean, we don't do any pre-recorded content or anything. We just do lives, and I know by doing that, it's gonna take a while for things to really grow, but you know, we get on there, man, and we just want to have fun. You know, we have our core audience and core group of people, man, that rock with us. And man, that's what it's all about for me. You know, I don't want 100,000 followers, but when I go live, you know, I only got, you know, not even 1% of my followers and subscribers tuning into my lives. Like, I mean, you know, I would, you know, like to have a little bit more participation, but I understand it don't work that way. You know, people don't have time to sit down and watch lives and all that, so they'll catch the playbacks and so on and so forth. So,
well, here's a question, Jason. I got a question. Mm-hmm. So, why did you start it? And maybe that can help you. I mean, and because I know why I started my channel, but I'm curious, because if it's to get 100,000 views, then you will work towards getting that. But if it's for another reason, like you come up with social issues, you come up with different things that you talk about. So it's your motivation of why you started it, and your platform has a space, and it doesn't necessarily matter how many people are on it. I believe that if you continue what you're doing, it's going to grow, because the algorithm hasn't pushed to all the people that want to see you yet. And as you continue to do what you're doing, man, your time in the game is going to get you where you want to be. But the main question is, what's your motivation? And then as long as you stay true to that, man, I can tell you, it's like a preacher. You preach the same whether you're preaching to 1 or 1,000, and then it comes, because if you get that same mentality, when the 1,000 come, you won't have to change up anything.
Yeah. I mean, truth be told, man, I really wasn't interested in doing this. Like, I really wasn't. My first time on camera was on Dedrick's Live. He, reached out to me and said, "Hey, you mind coming on?" At first I was hesitant, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, you know what? Cool, I'll do it. It was cool, but then, as I started to gain more relationship, with people in Fragcom and, linked up with Hidden Gems through Dedrick. And I started doing little Fragrance Friday posts on Instagram. I was like, you know what? Because everybody was like, man, you need to do content. I was like, you know what? I'll give y'all one post on social media a week, Fragrance Friday, and I'll keep it pushing. But then as, Gems and I started talking, and we was just, saying like, damn, we need to bring something different to this space. Like, if we're going to do this, then it has to be something different. I don't want to do something that's going to be run of the mill of what you're seeing in Fragcom. So we're just like, look, we'll just start a podcast. We'll talk about fragrances, but we'll bring a lot of different topics and issues and things of that nature, on our platform, and just have real life conversations. And I was like, okay, well, if that's something that we'll do, then all right, I'll do that part. Because I don't want to just sit up here and just talk about fragrance, for an hour, 2 hours, every time we go live. Like, that's just not what I want to do. I want to address real issues that are impacting, the Black community, mainly Black men, to be honest, because we don't have enough platforms that's pushing positivity. You have a lot of platforms out there, in podcasts where, Black men are out there talking a whole bunch of craziness, and they got all the thoughts and everything running around. And hey, you do what you do. That's your platform. You do you. But It just has to be more for Black men to be shown as, other than, stuff like that. We need to have positive conversations and just have a camaraderie within the Fragcom community itself. Because as a spectator, before I started making content, I used to notice there was a lot of back and forth and bickering, and this person hating on this person, that person hating on that person. I'm just like, bro, we're talking about scented water. It's a subjective subject. What Suits might say smells good. You may say, man, it's trash. But at the end of the day, that's fine, because your nose is different than his nose. But at the end of the day, we got to trust our own nose by getting samples.
Absolutely. I just don't understand how I can say something smells good and somebody say it smells like cat piss. But
some people don't like that, though. You know what I'm saying?
But that's not part of the conversation.
Got a tainted tobacco rose, because I don't get cat piss out of tobacco rose.
Yeah, Sally tripped me out when he say that. Sally said, "Man, it don't smell like cat piss to y'all." Like, Sally, how can you?
No, Sally is serious. Sally,
he's serious about it. Like,
I'm like, Sally, I don't even have a cat. I don't even know about all that, Sally.
Yeah, how does he get cat piss, man?
But see, Sally's got a cat, so maybe Sally can make that transition. I don't know.
Yeah, but, maybe he didn't change the litter box. I don't know, man.
But it's good to see young brothers like, Sally and Tazo and what's his name? Chris, the CEO. Like, what I'm saying? It's good to see, young brothers like that, really passionate about fragrance, because I learned fragrance at a young age too from my dad, but we didn't have YouTube back then. I'm an old head, man. So, I was born and out here in these streets before the internet was even out. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So,
Jason, and listen, man, I want you brothers to understand something, man. Just because we get on here, man, and we talk about women and panty droppers and experiences, it's all entertainment at the end of the day, man. We up here having fun, and even though the stories could be true, maybe they're not true. I don't want you brothers to ever feel like just because we're so much younger than you all that it's nonsense to y'all, man. Listen, man, we're a community, we're a fragrance community. With all of us all being brothers, we're even more closer due to that fact. And I don't like that. I don't want it to be to where there's an age you know, thing where the older guys may feel like, oh, the younger guys, they just talk about panty droppers. And because I've noticed that, you know, a few months ago, the panty dropper conversation was starting to put a wedge in between fragrance reviewers and, you know, certain people, where if you was on this side of panty droppers, then you were of the right wing, and if you were on this side and you were the nonsense and you full of yourself and all that. It's just entertainment, bro. Let's not ever forget the fact that we are brothers. I want to see everybody on this channel win, and let's just talk fragrances, man. And if we can actually dive deeper into other topics around fragrances, that's cool too, man. But I don't like the beefs, man. The you know, the tension, like even with Nosy Neighbor, right? I know he's not a fan favorite when it comes to certain people, you know. So
yeah, and that's something that I think we need to mend. We really need to mend that. Oh, there goes Lover Boy. I told you that's Lover Boy.
What I can say is,
hey, real quick, if you don't mind, real quick,
okay.
Trump City, real quick. I think Tazo misunderstood what I was saying. I just let him get his point across because I know that message is going to speak to some other people. But when I was saying about other brothers having podcasts with thoughts and all that stuff, I was talking about guys like Fresh and Fit, you know what I'm saying? Like those type of podcasts, you know, not in the fragrance space, because I know in the fragrance space, that ain't going on in the fragrance space. I was just talking about black men in general that have these platforms to where they bring in all these Instagram thoughts and OnlyFans thoughts, and you know, they sit up there and they have those type of conversations, not displaying black men in a positive light.
Right.
So I think Tazo may have misunderstood what I was saying. So I just let him get it out. You know what I'm saying? Because that topic of what he's talking about, I've actually heard that being said. But I don't want him to think that I was referring to the younger guys that's in Fragcom that's making content. You know what I'm saying? So that comment that I made was geared towards the Fresh and Fits type podcasts and things like that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't meant for, you know, the guys that's in this fragrance space. You know what I'm saying?
I know like, some guys took it that way. That's why I wanted to bring it up and say, listen, man.
Right.
I'm glad I was able to
get it out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I let you get it out. I was like, okay, you know, that's going to speak to some other people. But, you know, I just wanted to clear the air that I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, trying to throw shade at nobody in Fragcom, because that's not what we do. You know what I'm saying? Sips and Sniffs, we definitely going to keep everything positive. Now, we'll call shit out when it needs to be called out.
And y'all did.
You know, we're going to call it out when it needs to be called out. But, you know, yeah, man, we all about positivity and bringing the community together. That's why we always want to bring on people and have interviews. I mean, we're going to get you guys on at some point. We just got a lot of stuff already planned out, but you know, we're definitely going to get you guys on our platform and have some conversations, because that's what our platform is about. It's about bringing the community together.
Right.
Let me just real quick. I wanted two things. One, I think the things that we are looking at as far as the tension that's on screen, I really think that needs to be solved off screen first, and then we can come back together on screen and then show a better front to everybody how we resolve that. Because I really don't think it's time for the Jerry Springer type shows where we're resolving it on screen. I really think we need to go back behind there and kind of work that out, and then come back to the screen and show everybody, hey, brothers can get together and work things out. So
there's tension on screen?
Huh?
There's tension?
Well, no,
like I said, I really think that it would be good if everybody could off screen talk and then on screen come back. But that's one point. The other point I want to say is, you know, things like what you guys do in Sips and Sniffs and what Selly does, that's a different thing. And like his vlog was really, really cool with him and his dad on the Perfumology. I mean,
That was cool.
That is really one of the first ones besides Alive that I watched like a half an hour or 40 minutes for fragrances that I actually watched, and I stayed entertained the whole time.
Right.
So I really think that what we bring and how we do things, it really brings out the whole frag community. Right. And I think it's necessary. And like I said, I didn't even know until just like a few weeks ago that you guys even had a channel. And when I found out, then I signed in and I got on and I was able to be a part of that. Man, I'm more of a fan than probably people even know. I watch more people's channels than, because when I'm getting dressed in the morning, when I'm going to work, or when I'm doing things, man, I'm watching. And I'm more of a fan because I think there's so much more to the fragrance community than just fragrances. It is about what people, because then you get to meet, and there's a community like praying for Duck 212 and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's my guy.
It's so much more than just fragrances. Fragrances is a part, but if you look at anything, baseball, football, basketball, yeah, it's about that. But when you get around talking it, you're talking about things more than
football.
Football. Like you look at Tom Brady and what he was going through, it became more than just what he did on the field, because that's part of it. LeBron, it's more than what he just does on the court. And I think it's the same way with fragrances, that when people start reaching out and saluting me, I mean, that's a big deal to me. I look at it and I'm like, man, there are people, and just like what you said, Tazo, there are people that have bought fragrances because I said I liked it.
Right. That's deep.
That's a big deal.
That's
to
deep.
me, because that's saying somebody thought enough of my character to say, I'm going to buy that fragrance. And then if they blind bought it.
Right.
Yeah, that's the main thing right there.
That's a big deal. And so I don't take that lightly, because I know that there have been times where if I didn't have a certain amount of money and I only had a certain amount set aside for like a budget for something, and I went on somebody's word and it didn't work out. So it's just
and Charm, there's guys who I followed, and I don't know if they're shilling, if they're genuine with their reviews, but I've bought fragrances and I'm like, this ain't what he made it up to be.
Yeah, and what I
number of occasions.
Right. What I can say, that is probably one of the reasons why I started my channel. Okay. Now, everybody talks about the S-Boy thing, but S-Boy probably got me in the game because I went off of a fragrance reviewer's word, and I put out, I think I got 2 discounts. So I got the person's discount was $35, and I got the May 31st. It was like a Memorial Day discount. But still, to me, that's an $80 fragrance. It smells good. I have it. It smells good, but it is not a $250 fragrance. And so I had to get on and give my opinion on that, because I didn't want people. For me, I take a $250 hit. I got a job where I'm blessed that I can buy stuff like that. I'm not like Susan Sense paying $3,500. Oh, that boy is in a whole nother league. He takes it. My wife looked at me and said, if you ever thought about paying $3,500 for a fragrance, and she didn't even finish that sentence. So I knew what that was about. But some people, $250 is a big deal. And somebody telling you to buy that fragrance and they're making money off of it, that's a big deal. And I felt like, if I'm not making money off of telling people what to buy, then I can give them my honest opinion.
Yeah,
I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that.
Man. I mean, I get text messages every day with people texting me, asking me, hey, what do you think about this? Should I get this? Should I get that? And you're right, man. It's a huge responsibility, when you're recommending things to people, because if it don't go right, man, you're gonna be the first person that they're gonna blame and say it's your fault that this particular fragrance, wasn't what you said it was. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I understand, and I'm just very humbled, man, that people even want to watch me on YouTube. I'm like, damn, I'm just a regular dude, just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
right.
that people want to watch me and actually take what I say to heart and really spend their hard-earned money on things that I recommend. So it's a humbling experience, man. It really, really
It
is.
is. It is, man.
And I'll be the first one to say I hated on S Boy by Draco, and I've never even smelled it, because at the end of the day, anything with Soulja Boy's name attached to it, bro, it's a no-go for me.
I can't take it serious.
Brad,
I'm sorry.
Because my thing is,
I can't take it serious.
Would those fragrance reviewers have blown it up like that if it wasn't gifted to them?
Well, you know what? And
I doubt they bought it. I doubt
it wasn't just gifted. They were also paid.
It was gifted to them. They made money off of that.
Right.
So this is how the game works. And I'm learning more and more about the game. Well, just because they give you a discount code, the manufacturers already put that price in, because they put that price in, but that discount code tells them who was the person that got the buyer to them, and then they pay them based off of that. So when you look at like S-Boy or something like that, when you give this discount code, and whatever discount code you do, and I won't put anybody's name, but then they clock that in and they say, oh, they bring it up. They want. I've never even smelled Seraphine Blue, but I'm gonna try it out. I'll get it soon.
But they picking with me. They picking with me.
Hey, I want to know the answer to that. I want to know Jason's answer to that.
All right. Here's my thing about Seraphine Blue. Is it a good fragrance? Yes.
Great.
Is it perfect fragrance? To my nose, it's not. I gave it a 7.5 out of 10, and I stand by that, and I'll continue to stand on that 7.5 out of 10. It serves its purpose. It's something that's different. I'm not going to say it's not a unique fragrance, because it is. A lot of people are giving Ross a hard time about it, and it's unfair to Ross, to be honest, because he did say many times, get yourself a sample.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, they hold Ross's opinion in such high regard to where they'll just go blind by it. And now it's like, damn, I got buyer's remorse now. So Ross, it's all your fault.
Right.
And that's not the case. I blind bought it off my own, not off of what Ross, had to say about it. It's just my experience with the brand. I know, like, okay, they got a pretty good track record. So I'm thinking of a blue fragrance. I'm thinking something on the lines of like blue, like maybe like an Elysium blue, or some kind of take on like a Bleu de Chanel hybrid or something. And then when I got it, I was just like, it wasn't what I was thinking. Right. So it is a good fragrance. It really is. It is a good fragrance. Some people will love it.
What it smells like?
Some people will just think that it's just okay. And for me, it's just okay. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What does it smell like, Jason?
It doesn't smell like anything that I have in my collection, to be honest. That's why I say it's unique. Yeah, that's why I say it's unique. It's just something in it. I don't know if it's the iris that's used, but it's just something that's in it. For me, it's just like
off-putting.
It's kind of off-putting a little bit.
Cat piss.
Does it last the life of the fragrance?
You know what I'm saying?
Jason, does it last the life of the fragrance? Is it in the beginning?
No, it doesn't last the life of the fragrance. But the thing is that it's there long enough for me to be like,
it's not a good wear.
So
Yeah, because it's more along the mid when it happens.
Mhm.
Because the opening is pretty good. Like the opening is like, okay. And then as it starts to dry down and it starts to, to transition a little bit and hit the mid notes and stuff like that, it's like, And then towards the dry down, it starts to mellow a little bit more in the dry down.
So just asking you one quick question on that. So
Yeah.
is it like an earthy iris? I mean, do you feel like an earthiness? Is that the smell you're talking about, or what is it kind of that's off-putting?
It's more, it gets powdery on my skin. It gets really powdery, and I don't mind a powdery fragrance because I have some. It's just maybe it's powdery and some of the florals that's in it.
Okay.
To me, it's just not my thing like that.
Right.
Because since I've had it, I think I've only worn it twice since I've had it, and I've only worn it twice. I wore it the first time because I got it when it first came out. Okay, cool, let me give it a wearing. Then I gave it a second wearing just to make sure. And yeah, I had to stick by my rating 7.5. It's just okay.
I was told, and Dane, I'm gonna put you on the spot. I was told it was better than Bleu de Chanel.
Who said
you?
But see,
everybody. Wow.
Somebody said it's better than Bleu de Chanel?
Yeah, because to me, Bleu de Chanel is the threshold of blue fragrances. If you can beat that, then I'll look into it. If you can't beat that, I'm not looking into it.
No, it's not better. It's not better than Bleu de Chanel, man. Absolutely not.
So your favorite is Bleu de Chanel. That's your favorite blue fragrance? It's like your classic.
Yeah.
Either one.
Yeah. Bleu de Chanel EDP is,
me too.
In my opinion, that is the perfect blue fragrance. In my opinion,
me too.
It's Bleu de Chanel EDP.
I agree with you, Jason.
It's perfect, and it's nowhere near Bleu de Chanel. Nowhere near.
Nowhere near. Damn.
Nowhere near Bleu de Chanel, man.
So this fragrance we talking about is this a Ross fragrance?
No. This ain't a Ross fragrance. This is an original creation from Zaharoff. I mean, it's not one of the Zed creations or anything like that. I've never smelled Business Over Pleasure that Ross made, but I know that some people were saying that it kind of gives them a little bit of the Business Over Pleasure in the dry down. But I can't speak on it because I've never smelled it before. But for Ross, he said it's the perfect blue fragrance for him, and I can't say that it's not. I mean, that's his opinion, and I respect what he has to say, man. I mean, if you want to try it, I say get yourself a sample, man. It is not a blind buy purchase at all, because some people are gonna love it, and then you're gonna have some people that got it and they're already selling them off in Facebook groups already. They've been selling them off like 2 days after it was released. People were already getting rid of it. So
they're giving it for a discount.
Some people were selling it a little bit cheaper. Some people were selling a little bit cheaper than what you could buy it off the website. I mean, I just think that some people were just selling it to try to just recoup what they spent, because when you did the pre-order, you got a discount.
Right.
So I just think that some people may have just been trying to recoup what they got from it. But I mean, I'm gonna hold on to mine because, like I said, it does have a purpose, in my collection. So I don't have anything that smells quite like it. But will it be something that I pull for often? No, because I've got so much stuff that's so much better. So for me, it's just okay.
Yeah, so it's just a collection now.
Yeah, well, collections, that's part of it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bottle's pretty though. I ain't gonna lie, the bottle's fire though. The bottle is fire.
And I know Zaharoff get a lot of heat because of Ross. I know a lot of people have their opinions about Ross, but Zaharoff do have a lot of fire fragrances, man. Like,
right.
Not everything that they have in their collection is, to me, bottle worthy, but they have some, man. Like, even the one that Ross have,
Even the Mystique.
Yeah, that one's good.
Yeah.
The barbershop one with second collection or whatever it's called.
It was Justin Second Soul.
Second Soul, that's great.
Yeah.
You have the one with the rose one, the signature rose. That was good. So I don't, people got to give it up when Zaharoff dropped great fragrances. Give it up, man.
Well, and you know what? a lot of times, like Zaharoff and things like that, the people on Fragrantica and some of the people that hate, they haven't even smelled it yet and they're hating. And it's because of personality. So if somebody doesn't like Ross, they feel like I'm gonna fix him, I'm gonna trash it from the beginning. And that part isn't even right. I don't even understand how you can get on a fragrance that hasn't even come out yet and it's already got a rating like 2.5.
But they kind of do that to a lot of those scents, especially new ones. They trash a lot of new scents without ever smelling them.
PDM get the same heat, man. Like a lot of people took a dump on purses, soups. A lot of people took a dump on out
here. You checked my video. I didn't like it. It wasn't the opening. Now what I will say is that, and I gave it like a 7.5. I really should give it a 6.5. But the opening is just so in your face. Grapefruit, the dry down with the mandarin orange and the vetiver, I like a lot. I like better.
I just can't get past the opening. I can't get past the open. To me, the opening stuck around for like 9 days before you even got to the good part.
I really appreciated that burst of grapefruit, man. I really did. That's just
that was just too.
To me,
I'm gonna tell you what turned me off of Perseus when
it's a realistic grapefruit.
It's definitely realistic.
It's realistic. But what turned me off of Perseus from that grapefruit, when I got Aventus Absolute and that grapefruit, I compared that grape. I was like, that's just too much grapefruit. And I just didn't like it from there. That would just like kick you and knock your teeth out, black your eye, pull your earrings out, your tongue ring, your nipple ring, just did everything to you.
I'm gonna start thinking you got an OnlyFans since you talking about tongue ring, nipple ring. What I can say.
So what's y'all take on Altair? Because people gave purses, they don't, but Altair took a lot of heat too.
I like Altair. So I did both of them. Both of them, I was with PDM, and they've been some of my higher viewed videos. But both of them, I got them the day that they dropped because I did videos on them. Altair, I liked.
I love that.
Perseus was okay, and I keep saying I need to wear it in this summer and give it another go. But to me, it's like when you're peeling a grapefruit and you're looking at it and you start peeling it and the juice hits in your eye.
Right.
That's what I get.
Wow.
It's like somebody put grapefruit juice in my eye.
Oh my goodness.
It's just really, really strong. It's really strong.
It is. It is. It's super strong.
I mean, I like Perseus though. I mean, I like it. I mean, I don't have a bottle of it, but I mean, I like it. I mean,
especially in the summer, like dead heat of summer, I feel like Perseus is a winner, bro. That's just me though.
Yeah, I've been going back and forth with it. You know what I'm saying? I really
out here in the summer.
I'm gonna wear it more. I'm gonna wear it again. I have it still, so I'm gonna wear it again and check it out. That was my first impression of it. So I have a full bottle. I didn't sell it or I didn't give it away or anything like that. So
I'll tell you one from PDM I feel like was highly overrated. The Pegasus.
Just regular Pegasus or Pegasus?
The normal Pegasus. The exclusive is fire.
Yeah, facts. Say that.
But the OG, I'm like, this. I didn't see the hype.
Hey, let me tell you what I do with Pegasus. I mix it with Carlisle. Just try it and see.
Okay.
Just try it and see. I layer that with Carlisle. Regular Pegasus. I layer it with Carlisle.
Pegasus is a really Middle Eastern type fragrance. I like it.
Okay.
Now I like exclusive better.
Me too.
Pegasus has a really Middle Eastern flavor to it. And if you don't like Middle Eastern fragrances, you may not like Pegasus. Okay. But the deeper, darker tones of Pegasus exclusive, I like better.
If you read the notes, like you would think, damn, this is gonna be a fire fragrance, bro. Like the almond, vanilla. I forget what other notes it's in it, but when I read the notes, I was like, yo, I'm gonna love this fragrance. When I got it, I was like, damn, this is not what I. But the exclusive, that is, and it's beast mode too. The exclusive is very long lasting, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
PDM is like a Zaharoff, man. But it's like a lot of people take a dump on it, but
I love PDM. I mean, because when it comes to PDM, I reach for the black bottles anyhow, like Nassim, Wajan, or Castor. You know, I reach for them before I reach for anything else. Well,
I heard they got a rose fragrance that's fire. That's like
a
what's that
Castor.
rose one?
A Castor.
A cast? Is that okay?
That got a nice little sweet rose to it.
That's
It's either a Castor
that's
or
the most expensive
Hobdon.
one, right?
It's either a Castor or a Hobdon. It's one of them. I mean, both of them are a little expensive. I don't know. You could probably get it on discount on like Joma Shop or something. But me, I always went to the website and got it.
Joma Shop really doesn't have good discounts usually on PDM.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like Aura Fragrance has good discounts on PDM, but you got to catch them at the right time. And then Fragrance Buy usually has some good ones. But Joma Shop, usually you're paying almost full retail for PDM at Joma Shop.
Well, since we talking about discount websites, we talked about this yesterday. Question: do y'all trust discount websites?
Yeah, at least I do. Now it all depends on which ones. Now, so I have some regular ones that I deal with, but I trust them because I've bought from them for so many times, and it's always been good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have no issues with discounters, man. I mean, I honestly, I don't believe in paying retail for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, absolutely. I don't give a damn what it is. You know what I'm saying? A dollar saved is a dollar saved. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You know, there was one website that I ordered something from, and I got a little scared when I started going back reading the reviews, and I was able to cancel my order before it shipped. And I don't know if you guys may have any experience with this particular site. It's called Gift Express.
No, I've never heard that.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, like, you know, I was doing some Google searches on some Creed fragrances, man, and they had some really good deals, you know, kind of lining up what I saw on some other things, but they was like maybe about $10 cheaper. And I ordered it. I was like, well, you know, let me go ahead and pick it up. And then I was like, shit, I didn't do my due diligence. You know what I'm saying? So when I started reading up on some stuff, some people were saying they legit never had no issues, but there were a couple people saying, oh, I got a fake. Damn. As soon as I saw that, I was just like, you know what? I ain't about to take no chances, because if I get a fake bottle, man, I'm gonna be pissed.
Hey, Jason, the guy Suit said this yesterday. He said the reason why he buy Suits, if I'm misquoting you, let me know.
No, go ahead.
He said the reason why he buy retail is because of fakes, bro. And I've known people. I'm not gonna say their names. I've known people who've bought fakes from discounters.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I know you said $1 save was a. What you said? $1 save was a what?
$1 save. Yeah, $1 save was $1 save, man.
But it's like, you know, with some like Blue Talisman, I'm hearing Blue Talisman is highly counterfeited. You know,
I would bet it. I would bet it would be. I bet. Yeah. That's why I only go to certain ones that I know, because, you know, my motto is friends don't let friends pay retail. So
yeah. Now Tonzo, which websites was it that they got fakes from?
Joma Shop.
They got a fake from Joma Shop.
Let me ask him. I want to say Joma Shop.
Yeah, I've never seen a fake from Joma Shop.
Yeah,
so
I've
never seen a fake from Joma Shop, Fragrance by CA, onlineperfume.ca, because to me they're almost the same company, because they have all the same kind of stuff.
They're out of Canada?
Yeah, they're both out of Canada. I've done Aura Fragrance out of Houston, and actually when I was in Houston, I actually went by their store. It's just a storefront, but I mean, I bought from them for a lot. Yeah, Fragrance Net. Somebody saying the Fragrance Net, I bought from them. I bought from Bimba.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
I have too.
I'm trying to think now. A lot of people are talking about Nose Paris, and I haven't bought from them yet, but I'm willing to check them out because people said that they bought from them. That's one thing, and then most of the other things I'm buying directly from the manufacturer, the fragrance house.
Yeah,
those are like the discount ones that I'm doing, and then you can go, for the most part, if it's something like Mason Francis Kirkjohn, you're not going to get that much of a discount anyway. So I'll go buy that, like markets or at the store. But
I mean, I'm just nervous, man, because I work hard for my little coins, man, and the person. Because what really got me was when you know, this one dude was saying he had purchased something off of discount websites, got it home and everything, opened the package, and you know, it was sealed, had the seal on it, package in there, all nice, full bottle and everything, sprayed, and everything came out on the first spray. I'm a firm believer of no juice should come out on the first spray. Nothing should, if it's a brand new bottle, there should not be no juice in the stem already, not even air. There should be nothing in there. It should take at least 2 sprays before anything come out.
That's true.
I'm just.
I'm gonna tell you something. Like when you go by, like I know from experience with them. Like I don't want to say, like them perfume stores in the mall. I've seen them actually untape, tape boxes. Slide the box out the tape, out the plastic wrap, and then and test the bottle and on a tester strip. So, and then they can put it back in the box, nice and neat, and take a piece of tape and come back across. And so you got to be very careful, man, when you buy from people who, a lot of people, man, this fragrance community, man, like you got a lot of scammers in here.
Yeah,
a lot of people buy real bottles, put clones in the real bottle, and they know how to. Be serious, bro. Seriously.
No, I'm not laughing at you.
You're laughing at the comment, man.
I'm sorry, man.
Nosy must be taking the Underground Railroad, bro. Harriet Tubman must be driving that bus, man.
Nosy, man, they on your bumper, bro.
Oh man,
hey, we love Nosy, man. We do. We love Nosy. I'm telling you.
You wrong for that. Putting that up there like that. I was listening intently, hearing what Tazo was saying, and I just lost it.
I love Nosy. I got mad love for Nosy, man. Nosy, he's one of a kind guy. He really is.
Oh.
But getting back to it, yeah, when he told me that, because when I first got into the fragrance game, I remember like Tazo, those fragrance stores. You talking about the little side fragrance stores, not like Neiman, Saks, or
right.
But the little side perfume stores. You're absolutely right. They got a little machine in the back. It's almost like a laminator. And they could retake the pack. They, get that little razor blade, cut it real thin or whatever, open it, slide it out, and the plastic not even damaged, don't even have a crease in it. Do whatever they got to do, put it back in there, seal it, and they got this like little laminate machine, and it looks brand new in the package and everything, man. You are so correct about that.
You can do that. Like I said, you never know, but fragrancebuy.ca, Joma Shop. I mean, I bought so many things from them. I've never had a problem out of it.
Yeah, Max Aroma is good too.
Yeah, Max Aroma is good too. Max Aroma just doesn't have a whole lot of sales most of the time though. But Max Aroma is good, and they have things like Lucky Scent. I buy from Lucky Scent too. It's just that usually you can get a discount code, but they usually don't have everything on sale. But then they have such a wide selection of niche, because I mean, just in general, that's where I go for now. I get more niche than anything else. I get designer every once in a while, but it has to be something that I actually tested out on skin and I think works for me, like Narcisco Rodriguez, Blue Noir, EDP. I really like that. I just think that, but for the most part, I have kind of like elevated to mainly niche. And then I get clones for content and whatever. Sometimes I get clones when discontinue fragrances and stuff too. But for the most part, it's niche.
Yeah. And I'm the same way. I mean, I've pretty much abandoned designer fragrances, to be honest. I can't really remember the last time I really worn a designer fragrance, because it's the quality and the complexity of niche fragrances in mind. I like everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to smell like something you can just go to Macy's and pick up a Sephora or Ulta or whatever. So I just like to stick to my niche fragrances and they've been working out well for me, man. I mean, I love them. I love them, man. That's just my thing.
Yeah, it's true. So getting not to change the subject or get off what we were talking about, but going by the comment that's up there, we're gonna talk about these rose fragrances if y'all don't mind.
Okay.
I see Virtuous Moroccan Rose is fire.
I have to try. I have a Virtus Discovery set on load to order, but I haven't gotten it yet. But yeah. Now I can tell you the last rose fragrance that I had, Rose de Jamal from Le Indémodable. That is really, really nice. And I do see your first impression of Adonis Awakens wasn't all that hot, but it seems like you're starting to come around.
I like it. I like it, but that Venus one, as far as a female, as far as the fragrances from that house of Argos, that Venus one was the best one out of the 4 that I had.
I haven't tried the 2 new ones, but I had a discovery set of the old ones. The only reason why I think Triumph of Bacchus is nice, but to me, it's better blended. It's smoother than Carlisle, but Carlisle performs better, and then I just think Carlisle's OG. So why would I need to get Triumph of Bacchus on that one? But for most of the other ones, they're all well blended. But Adonis Awakens was the one that I definitely had to pull the trigger on because I really liked that one.
Yeah, it's nice. I have the smaller bottle of it. It's not a bad rose fragrance.
Hold on. Let me see that again.
Go ahead. There you go. Yeah, it's a smaller bottle.
Okay. Oh, I can see it now.
Hey, you know what? Because it was a blind buy, and I wasn't getting the full size and didn't like it. So if I get the smaller size and didn't like it, I'll still be safe.
I'm just joking with you. Joking. Could y'all go to? I have that set for Nate when we do our battles. If he give me one of those little bottles, I'm like, yeah, I can see that now. but Kajal Lamar, I like it. It's a nice fragrance. I mean, I think it's an excellent fragrance. It's just, to me, it's not what I would consider a rose dominant fragrance. But I mean, Kajal Lamar is fire, but to me, it's not it's because it's got that photorealistic pineapple and it's a well blended fragrance. But when I think of like a rose dominant fragrance, I'm thinking like Portrait of a Lady or Portrait of a Cat, as Sally said. Or I'm thinking Rose de Jamal, which is on my list, Adonis Awakens. So I'm definitely going to get a full bottle of Rose de Jamal from Le Indémodable. That is a fire rose fragrance.
I'm gonna tell you what's a rose fragrance, a good rose fragrance for me. Wartan from Tiziana Terenzi. That's a nice subtle.
I haven't got my nose on that. I'm gonna have to check that out. The next time I go to Chevy Chase, I'm gonna have to check some Tiziana Terenzi. I don't really have a lot from Tiziana Terenzi yet, and I need to get more of that.
Now. Y'all smell Rose d'Arabi from Armani? 3 Day?
No.
Oh, yeah,
I like Lyric.
That's a smoke from Rose. Oh yeah, fact.
Lyric I like a lot, and that's a rose dominant fragrance. To me, it's just a more masculine take on it. It's
green,
more
a green rose.
It reminds me of a lot of geranium, where it's a greener, denser, earthier rose. I have Lyric, and I definitely like Lyric.
Yeah, Taif is good too. If you guys have gotten a chance to put your nose on that with Taif from Armand James.
Taif, I've smelled it. I haven't pulled it because I really like Taif rose. Now, if I want to say my ultimate rose fragrance, it's gotta be Narcissi. Narcissi from Spirit of Dubai is hands down the best rose fragrance I've ever smelled. Wow. And I mean, for me to shell out that kind of coin, and for me,
you said the best what now?
Rose fragrance.
From who?
Spirit of Dubai,
Narcissi.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I bypassed that one. I did. And that was only because I had Taif Aoud, so I didn't even get But now by you bringing it up, now I gotta go get it. So,
they have some bangers. They really do. They put time into it. Narja C is the most photorealistic to me, and I talked about it on a video. It's like you were in a rose greenhouse, and it's not just the rose. You can smell the earthiness of it growing in the ground in the greenhouse. Narja C is just on another level. Narja C is just, and I didn't blind buy that, because if you're gonna blind buy $1,295, that's crazy. But they sell samples, and the 5 mil sample was $85. And EQ talked about it, and that's what made me buy the sample, because I got on Spirit of Dubai website and I got the sample, and I wanted to hate it. The Portrait of a Lady is a good rose fragrance too. Duck 212. Yeah. I wanted to hate it, and when I sprayed it, I almost cussed. I can't believe I'm gonna end up buying this fragrance. It was that good. It was that good.
Talking about Narcissus.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you who got a good rose fragrance. Bond number 9, Ruby. What is it? What's the Ruby? Yo, you got that joint
from the Dubai? He's got everything. Susan says
put it right out the bag, bro. You had it on.
Yeah, he's like CJ City. CJ City. I got it.
That joint fire, Suits. That's a good rose.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's CJ, man. CJ just gave up his channel.
I think
hey, Suits, that's a high dollar bond number 9 too.
And that's funny, because he was already in hiatus until EQ started the VerSense thing. Then he came out of his hiatus, did 2 videos, and then went back in the solitude.
Well, I
think City reminds me of the chess player that just comes out to play one game and then disappears again.
Yeah. Bobby
Fischer, searching for Bobby Fischer.
Yeah, he got in on that VerSense though.
Yeah.
Oh man, he went to another level in that VerSense.
Hey, Suits, you got the Dubai Gold too?
Yeah. You can't get me to get up, man. Why I gotta keep getting up, man? Dang.
If I don't want to blind buy, because that's another thing I call myself, the blind buy bandit. I need to just hook up with Suits. I can test out everything.
Dubai's are they up
really,
price, bro? That's like a luxury line.
Old factory.
Damn, Suits.
Never heard of that site.
Suits. Yeah. Suits. Have you tested New York Forever yet? This is the new one from Bond number 9. My Bond number 9 person hooked me up. It's
New York Forever.
New York Forever.
No, the last one I got was New Harlem.
Okay, yeah, I have New Harlem. I've been beefing up my Bond number 9 repertoire. But yeah, I do have New Harlem. And I have Lafayette Street. I got Shea Bond.
Yeah, I got all of that.
Centerpiece.
Got all of it, got that.
What other ones do I have? Bleecker Street.
Got that.
Yeah, I know you got everything.
No, you got that.
You probably say, yeah, I got that one too.
Got that. Yeah, got that. Oh yeah, definitely got that too.
See, that's the thing. When I got into getting fragrances, I bypassed niche. Designer. I just went straight niche on everything. Because I told you my story, right? And
you told us the story.
And I'm not afraid.
You got Bond number 9, Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard.
Yeah, I like that.
No, I got Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue, not the Boulevard. Hey, but I'm gonna tell you a beautiful rose, and I had just
show him you got the flanker.
Which one?
Martin Luther King Boulevard. That's the flanker.
Oh, that's the flanker. There you go.
Hey, one of the best
in
roses.
Baltimore, that's what it is. It's Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard.
Hey, one of the best roses that I really truly get into that I think it's really an adult rose. Like I was saying, that a Castor from Parfums de Marly, that Bulgarian rose. that's a really, really good adult rose right there. That's
Somebody said that was the best PDM. Who was that said that? Was it Nosy?
I didn't say it was the best, but yeah, that's one of my favorite PDMs. I'm not gonna lie.
That is freaking, man. You wear that. I guarantee you a bedroom gangster with that one. That's being left on the pillow. Yeah, you leaving some DNA behind.
You don't hear that one being mentioned a lot.
Yeah, because when a caster, I wasn't in the rose at first. I had to graduate in the rose.
Mm-hmm. I mean, most men are like that because rose is a feminine scent.
And even white florals, I'm starting to like white florals a lot more as well, bro. Because rose and white florals were two that I was not fans of early on.
Yeah.
So I got a question if I can take a moment. I know Jay said that his dad kind of got him into it. What about everybody else? And if it is, like, what is the sense? I remember I was on a live and I was trying to figure out what my father's favorite scent was, and it was Aramis. Aramis was what he wore when I was really, really young, like when I was 9 or 10. And that was what kind of set it off. And I mean, you want to talk about king of overspray? Like I told you, you saw you knew he was there before he even got there. His fragrance went ahead of him, like saying, "Hear ye, hear ye." He sprayed that much. Now he was a bus driver. He was a metro driver, because I told you that. And he would spray probably like 25 sprays when he started his shift, and then at his turnaround when he was doing the second half, he would spray 25 more. My dad was no joke. Still is no joke. I mean, he will go through bottles, but he doesn't mess with niche. But
with designer, you gotta
kill a designer. Some of them have good projection and CIs, but yeah, he would kill a bottle of Aramis. It was like when he bought it, he had to buy them in twos because he knew he wasn't gonna be able to get back in time before he killed the one bottle.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, shoot. The employment that he had, he could afford it. I mean, that's big money.
Yeah, and he was working overtime.
Yeah, that's big money.
He had to keep his kids fed.
I've noticed that people don't really take well to people who overspray. Like when I overspray, people be like, "Oh my God, how much did you spray on?" You know, like when I go into like little house parties or little family gatherings, to me, a little go a long way, man. When you sit there and you bathe in it, it's almost like, it's like, damn, bro. Like, why'd you I had oversprayed Eris Parfum. I went into the bar. My brother, we met him at the bar, and he was like, "Bro, how much did you spray on?"
That's true. But an hour and a half later, that thing was sitting just right, though. Just saying. After that, it was sitting just right. So,
right.
But it might be situational. I mean, if you're going inside, you may want to tame down the sprays as far as you're outside. But yeah, because I tell you, my son will spray me out. Just like I said, when he took Beach Hut Man and did 23 sprays and then put us in a car, and we're going in a car ride for 30 minutes. I haven't bought Beach Hut Man to this day. Every time I think about buying Beach Hut Man, I get a headache.
Yeah, I do no more than about 4 sprays on Beach Hut Man. That shit is strong.
It is.
It is strong. I do no more than 4 sprays on Beach Hut.
I definitely can. I get a witness. I can definitely second that motion.
Yeah, Beach Hut ain't nothing to play with, man. Ain't nothing to play with, bro. They talk about the Blue Beast. They talk about the Blue Beast, man.
No, Beach Hut, man. I had the windows down, hanging out the window. Man, it was a bad experience.
That's one I don't have. No, I thought the same thing. Hold on, let me put it up. They would say, "Your son Sally at Charm City." I thought Sally was your son too.
what I can say is when they were side by side, they do kind of favor each other.
On that live I had,
Yeah.
they look just alike. They look just alike. Another rose fragrance that I well, you know what? I always jack the name up, but what's that? Paco Valladama.
Pico Valladama.
Yeah, that one too.
Fire.
Yeah.
It is nice, but again, to me, I don't see, and it's just me, in my opinion. It's because it's the aldehydes and stuff. I don't see it like as a rose-centered fragrance.
I don't think it's rose either.
Yeah,
it got rose in it.
Yeah, I mean, it has rose in it.
It has rose in it. To me, I get the rose on my skin. It's not dominant. It's not dominant. No, it comes secondary, like on the dry down. But when it does come, it's really nice.
Yeah, I mean, because there could be a lot of fragrances that I would put up. When I think of a rose fragrance, I'm thinking that's the main thing that you're gonna get.
Right. True.
But yeah, Pico Valladama is definitely fire. I can tell you, Pico Valladama's cousin Iris is one that I have, and I like that one a lot too. Iris is by Jurjoff, and I ended up getting that because Nate didn't like it, so I got it at a discount. I got it on a 50% off sale, so I love that. I want Nate to blind buy everything because when he doesn't like it, I get it for 50%.
Yeah,
wow.
Two of my favorite rose fragrances is going to be Long Mile Rose from MFK and Declaration d'un Soir from Cartier.
That's nice. Declaration.
Those are my two favorite rose fragrances. If I'm going to pull for rose, I'm pulling for those two first.
Nice.
That's nice. I don't really have a favorite rose fragrance. If I had to reach for one, it would be either Taif Oud or Rosendoma 2 Sweet Rose. It would be one of them two. Atomic Rose would be third. Man. But if I want
Siberian Rose doesn't get a lot of love, but I like that one. That was one of my first rose fragrances.
Man, Siberian Rose is beast, man.
Yeah. That was like one. That's what got me into rose. That was one of my favorite rose fragrances.
Yeah. Now that's a really sweet rose.
It is a sweet rose because it's got pear. Really it's got pear in it, and but it's, the leather kind of mellows it out in the dry down. But
it matures it some.
Yeah, it does.
It does. Really good. Yeah.
And I get a lot of compliments when I wear it too. I get a lot of compliments when I wear it.
Yeah, man, shoot. Nosy, what's your favorite rose, Nosy? Go ahead. We know you're on the bus.
Yeah, he says alone.
Nosy, quiet at night.
Nah, yo, I don't want to.
What's your favorite rose?
You made me mute the mic for my favorite rose is Rose Diarabi, Amani Privé.
Right. So were you on a transfer, Nosy? Was that a transfer? Did you?
Nah, you ain't see him go in the store. He went in the store and got a pork chop dinner and came back out, got on the bus.
I was swine when I done, but I did.
We're doing a live and a blog at the same time. This is we putting it all together. We got a live and a blog. Nosy getting the pork chop dinner, and we talking about fragrances.
Hey, look, how was MFK Rose fragrance? I know they have the
Yeah, Long Mile Rose is like that, really.
What's the MFK Rose?
Long Mile
Rose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah. Long Mile Rose is really good, man.
I mean, Oud Satin Mood is technically a rose also, but
Oud Satin Mood.
Yeah,
but it's a rose oud, but
yeah,
but it is a rose.
That's more like in the lines of Paco Dot, rose comes.
Oh no, definitely like Long Mile Rose is like the rose fragrance.
Right.
Well, a masculine because it's technically.
What about Atomic Rose though, man? Come on.
Atomic Rose is nice.
Atomic Rose is really nice, but I don't think Atomic Rose really gives you the essence of rose like something like Long Mile Rose and like Narcissi and the roses that's being discussed right now.
Well, I mean, because Atomic Rose, what they got that header wine in there or something? That kind of
it got a lot of other standout things going on. You know, like the roses that's being discussed right now, they pretty much the dominant note there is rose. Like Atomic Rose feels like rose is just featured, like it's just a part of the overall scent. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, the roses that's being discussed at this point in time are basically roses that are predominantly rose.
That sound like somebody about to fight.
But I digress. Nah, but I'm not. All right, I'm gonna keep that comment to myself.
All right, yeah. All right, getting back to this Argos one.
Hey fellas, man, I'm about to check out, man. I'm gonna catch y'all. I'm gonna be in the chat, but I'm about to go grab me something to eat, man.
Hey, Tazo.
Right,
Tazo. Tell her we said hi.
I got you, Suits, man. I know that'll make your night, man. Hey, Suits,
All right, Tazo,
Jason,
peace.
Tom, Nazy. I said Nosy. Too many shots. Hey, catch y'all in the chat, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all do, man. I'm listening.
All right,
All
Tazo.
right,
All
peace.
right, Tazo.
So, Suits, this is what your bottle looks like when it grows up, when it becomes a real boy.
And mine not gonna grow up. I'm not buying a full bottle. Mine not grow. I'm gonna stick just with this because I doubt. I mean, it's a good rose fragrance, but if I want to get rose, I'll reach. To me, this smells like a hand soap. It does. I'm sorry. It smells like a nice fresh hand soap just getting out the shower.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I can feel where you're coming from, but to me, this is quintessential rose in the fact that it's a waxy rose that's not a sweet jammy rose. To me, I really like Adonis Awakens. And I know it's kind of punchy when it first comes out. And it was one of the ones when I got the Discovery set that I had to get a full bottle of. And it was different. So a lot of it's not a rose oud. It's not a typical sweet jammy type rose. This one is more in the lines. Now it's not Narcissi, but I mean more in those type of lines.
What is that? What y'all just talking? What you talking about right now?
Adonis Awakens.
Oh, okay. Yeah, both was talking about that. Oh, I'm sorry.
He got the big brother. I got the little brother.
Now I have a question for you fellas. I think Suits, you might have a bottle of this one because I've been thinking of adding this one to really complete my Creed collection. Royal Mayfair.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, you know he got it.
Yeah, I mean he got everything. You know what I'm saying? Like he got everything. So
this collection is wow.
Yeah.
It's a I got the big brother too. So this one, I'm gonna tell you about this story. I had attended a Creed master class, right? And the creator was there giving a class. This was at Neiman's. And Royal Mayfair was off the market at the time. So he had like 4 bottles. And man, they price gouged like a mug, but we bought them. You know, just how they broke down how they created the scent. So he bought everything, well, not like 90% of the ingredients that was in there and made the fragrance right there in front of our face. I was like, man, that is freaking awesome how they go about doing that. And then he put everything together and he added some type of chemical or something to it or whatever. And he had it in a little vial and it was like, man. Then he bought a bottle out, sprayed the bottle on the test strip, whatever, smelled the test strip, smelled the exact same thing. I was like, dang, that was amazing. And shoot, hey, I was sold.
You said they gouged you, so you had to pay more than retail?
Well, I believe so. From because it wasn't for sale then. He only had 4 bottles for sale. Because he was the guy he was the ambassador of Creed from New York. And he came down there and did. I was like, man, shoot. And ever since then, every time he has an event, he's emailing me or calling me, telling me, come through. I'm like,
I guess so. I'm telling you, Creed probably would have gone out of business if it wasn't for Suits and Sense. They probably got you on their ledger. Rozier, Creed, they got a Suits and Sense line.
Yeah,
this is our profit before Suits and Sense. This is our profit after Suits and Sense.
Yeah, I done spent the grip on Rozier, man. That's my favorite house. Rozier's my favorite house, boy. I'm telling you.
So is that Royal Mayfair? Is it like that? I mean, is it worth picking up? I mean, you got a bottle, so it must be worth picking up. But yeah, because I've never smelled it. So, but I've been interested.
Yeah, this is what I tell everybody, because my nose is different from your nose and your nose is different from my nose. If you can, get a sample or a decant. Give a good spray on it, overspray with that sucker, wear it for a day and go from there. That's what I always say, because I don't like to give advice. I mean, I can tell you my perspective of it. I love it. I do. I think it's a year-round fragrance because it's light for the summer, but it's also heavy for the winter. It is. I mean, it's just the same as with Taif Oud. Taif Oud is light for the summer, but it's heavy for the winter.
Yeah.
Hey, Suits, you got a question about what's the best affordable Rozier I can start with?
But yo, Virtue, I tell you this. In your line of work, Royal Mayfair is right up your alley.
Who,
really?
Me?
No. What Virtue do? What Jason do?
Okay.
Like, yeah, Royal Mayfair is like, I know you do a lot of gentlemanly scents, and that's where Royal Mayfair fits right in with your style of scent. That fits your fragrance wardrobe.
Okay.
You talking about what, his OnlyFans channel?
Oh, yo, listen. You don't want to wear Royal Mayfair on your OnlyFans channel. I don't know.
I'm telling you, Jay, when you link,
yo, you might want to wear straight oud on your Royal Fans
it's
channel.
gonna blow up.
I mean, your OnlyFans channel.
Right.
It's gonna blow up.
Hey, I'm thinking about doing that. But the best affordable Rozier that you can start with, probably, I would say start out with Elysium.
Yeah, the cologne.
I would say start out with Elysium. Yeah.
Creation E, Elysium.
Elysium.
Yeah, I would say you start out with.
Yeah, I would say
personally, I like the deeper, darker ones. I think Rozier has kind of like a DNA that they put into theirs. And when you get into the parfums and things like that, it gives you that Rozier dirtiness into it that I really like. But yeah, if you're thinking of some that are good to start with, I would say the colognes like that.
Yeah. Antonio says Apex. What y'all think about Apex?
Yeah,
it's okay.
Exactly. Yeah, it's okay. I mean,
yeah, it's okay. I mean, I've never been inspired to get a full bottle of it, but it smells good. I wouldn't knock it.
Yeah, but but to start, I mean, you can't get no safer than Elysium to start.
Yeah,
exactly. I mean, and Elysium is a monster. It is, to me.
Yes,
it's a monster. You can't mess with it.
Yeah.
You can't mess with it. It's a beautiful fragrance.
I'm a fan of the O Intense too, though. I'm a fan of that one, but some people might get put off by that rhubarb, but I like it.
DR Intense.
No, the O Intense, Elysium O Intense.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I have that one too. Yeah, I like that one too, but I prefer the original. Yeah.
Shout out to not so famous YouTuber Spence, the Wingman.
Yeah. He said he wearing Faith by Bodicea. That's his scent of the day. Yeah, we had spoke about that. Was it Faith? No, it was another Bodicea fragrance.
So who knows where you can get Faith for cheap? Because I haven't seen it anywhere. I heard that Beverly Hills.
The cheapest place you're gonna get it. I don't know if you guys are part of Equality Fragrances. He's got a Facebook group. EQ has one, and I'm a part of it. And he's got a couple of guys in there that sells them. They sell them for like $600 a bottle.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've seen a bottle one time pop up on Old Factory LLC. They had it on there about 2 months ago, and they were selling it for $575.
I need to get on there and put my name for that email when it comes back.
Yeah, I put my name on the email too. It's $575, but I'm just like, damn, man, that's still a grip of money, but it's good though. I mean, Faith is a good fragrance. I can't lie. It's a really good fragrance.
Really I need good. To
Renaissance is key. That is a classic warm. It's a classic warm weather fragrance. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. And Renaissance got good longevity for a citrus fragrance, man. I mean, I get 8-9 hours out of it when I wear
it. The musk and the dry down, the slight sweetness, man. Renaissance, to me, Renaissance just speaks summer.
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah, I mean, I only have 3 Boadicea the Victorious fragrances. I mean, it took me a while to get into that. I mean, it took me a while to get into the price point for one. I'm like, good gracious, but I guess if I bought a $3,500 fragrance, that shouldn't even be a problem, though, right?
Can I interject real quick?
That's a deal.
Sean, you familiar with Boadicea? You smell Harmonious?
Harmonious? No, I haven't smelled a Harmonious yet. Okay, I need to get more in the boat. So I get Boadiceas that I see from reviewers and stuff like that. I haven't gotten all the way into that house yet, and I really need to.
Yeah, I mean, I've smelled some when I would get up to Atlanta. At the Neiman's there, they've got it. But here in Florida, like the Neiman's, they don't have it. They don't carry it here. They don't carry it out in Tampa. Like every place I've gone to, even some perfumeries, they do not carry Boadicea fragrances. They actually, some of them actually hate on them. Some of the niche perfumeries houses that I've been to, they'd be like, for what it is, it's overpriced, so we don't even bother to even try to carry it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good thing. I mean, I understand what some people are saying.
I mean, that makes good business sense.
They perform and they're well blended. Now, I know some people say that they clone a lot of different scent DNAs, and that's how they come up with a lot of things. But to Kevin, saving up and cutting back on other fragrances. If you want to buy an expensive one, definitely keep a budget and don't go into debt for fragrances. I know there's a lot of things coming out lately, like Klarma and PayPal and Afterpay. You get caught up in that, and every time you turn around, they'll be taking more money out from you. Just make sure you keep money for it. My son got me into Afterpay, and I would buy something, and 2 weeks later, I'm like, they taking money out again? I had to cut down on Afterpay. So I definitely have a budget. It's probably a little crazier than a lot of people's budgets, but I have a budget on what I spend every month, and I try to stay with that. So like when I bought Narcissi, that was more than 1 month. So I had to work on that one.
Yeah.
Ardent is a great entry level one. I will say that Ardent is, and it's a rose kind of fragrance. But to me, Ardent just is not the best from the house. It smells like it's an entry level fragrance for Boadicea. It just, to me, it's not. I mean, they have so many other ones like the Sapphire line and stuff like that, where if I'm gonna, I want to have a really, really great one. But I don't knock Ardent. I mean, to get one at a discount for $200, I mean, I got it. But to me, it's not the deepest one that they have, but it's definitely a nice one.
Yeah, not bad. I mean, Boadicea, when that house first came on the scene, everybody was talking about blue sapphire. And I'm like, shoot, what about that blue sapphire price? Man, I can
like
tell
I
this.
tell you, I got the blue sapphire before blue sapphire, and I like that just as much. And if you spray them in the air, and an hour later, you can't tell the difference in the air.
That Nemir,
it's a beast.
That's a fire. I like that one.
Nemir is nice. Nemir is
really nice.
I want to get the Oud Sapphire. You sold me on Oud Sapphire, so I want to get that.
Oh man, yeah, man, I love that one, boy. I'm like, good gracious.
Yeah,
I had to hide the bottle for myself. You know, I destroy a bottle. I destroy a bottle, man. Good God.
That's bad when you hide it from yourself. But I'm definitely the blind bandit strikes again. I will have Oud Sapphire soon.
Yeah, it's nice. But it's running like 9 something.
Oh no! I can get it for $632.
Yeah, because you the man.
I'm looking for a deal. Like I got it. I gotta get a couple of roses. I want Latin Wing number 2. I don't have that one, but I have a good deal on that one in the 600s too.
Okay. Nemir, yeah. I'm not familiar with Nemir. Yeah, how many bottles we get?
Man, that dude crazy.
Yeah. The funny thing, I had to up my insurance because of my fragrance collection.
Wow.
Insurance because of my fragrance collection. Because I started doing a count, and I was like, I'm underinsured. My fragrance collection would take up most of my insurance.
I mean, because think about it. Take a picture of them because you can claim them. You know, you got to show proof that you have them. You know, I mean, everything burn up or whatever, the thing destroyed. But yeah, take a picture or a video or something. Like, look, I had all of these, and I bought them for retail. I sure did. I bought them for retail, man.
Big facts. I bought it for retail too when it comes to insurance.
Man. Well, so we've been going this, almost 2.5? I know most of us got to get up and go to work tomorrow. Jason probably got to do an OnlyFans in about a half hour.
Yeah, man. You know, I gotta go get the room set up, bro. I got to get the red light turned on and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I also I put this on that shared stream, so I hope you guys check that out and click it so it can run on your channels as well.
Okay.
I don't know how you do it, but I know I clicked it so you can run it on
There's a thing, so I don't know. It says stream this to your audience. I don't know if it's only live or if it does it afterwards or not. We'll work it out next time. But yeah, I just see the picture right now. It says that you can stream it to your audience.
Yeah, I'm all about sharing the love, man. Sure, we in this together.
Well, I appreciate y'all, brothers, man, letting me come on and introduce myself to you guys formally. So, you know, I appreciate you, fellas, man. You guys got great content, man. Just keep doing what you're doing. I'm a huge fan of both of you brothers, and can't wait to get you guys on Sips and Sniffs, man, so we can really chop it up, man.
Hey,
likewise.
And whenever we doing a live, man, pop up there. Link will be up there. Come on. Let's chop. Let's rap. Let's talk.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate it, Seuss, because I was eating dinner and you sent me a text and I was like, oh, Seuss is on.
Yeah, because I haven't talked to you in a while. I ain't seen you in a while. Like, man, where my man Charm at? I ain't talked to him in a while.
Yeah, I was in Denver and then I was in Texas. So I should have looked up Hidden Gems while I was in Texas. But yeah, I was in Dallas, I was in Houston, and then I was in Fort Worth. And then I was in Denver, Colorado. So I just got back today. Yeah, I've been out for like 2.5 weeks.
Okay.
All
right.
Well, yeah, man. So I appreciate you guys, man. For real. Appreciate you, brothers, man. And, we'll definitely be talking again. We'll definitely be chopping it up again on these lives, man. So I appreciate you guys, man.
Absolutely.
Yes, indeed.
All right, brothers. I'll see y'all.
All right, fellas. All right, deuces.
Peace.
All right.